Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. And today, all eyes are on Filecoin because I can tell you with a high degree of certainty, something crazy may just happen here with Filecoin in the very immediate short term, right? Just about a month ago, I made this video on Filecoin saying that, you know what, the carnage for the most part was done and then we were going to reverse. We were sitting right around these levels here at $5. And can you believe that ever since that time, we've already risen up something like 84%. So that's something that is fantastic already. It doesn't feel like it has already moved 84%. But I mean, this is just the reality. And now we are now looking for another 100% from where the price is currently sitting at, right? Let's quickly talk about that. But before we do that, I want to kindly ask you, help me spread this video by delicately tapping the like button. It just helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for Filecoin updates will now be able to see this video much more easily, right? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so really, because I do TA on Filecoin and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's get back into the price. So right out of the gates, what you basically see is that we have a perfect wyckoff accumulation pattern here. And from here, usually at this stage where we are sitting, I mean, there are just two things that can happen. I'm not saying the price will go down or the price will go up. The two most likely situations that we have is either we have a violent break of that resistance, or we are going to have a slow, but you know, a methodical break of that resistance right there, right? Which one am I leaning towards? I'm leaning towards a violent breakout, simply because of the things that we have seen of late in this current market. So let's talk about that, right? If we are to visualize the two scenarios that we have right here, a slow break will be something like this here, a washing machine kind of a thing that will be happening here before we eventually break the resistance right there. That is one scenario. The one that I actually am leaning towards is something like a huge break of this, a back test of this resistance right around something like $9.60, and then eventually reaching something like $27 right there. So basically, these are the two scenarios that I have here on the Filecoin price chart. I mean, one way or the other, we are going to eventually break that resistance right there, right? Just according to where we are sitting with the wyckoff accumulation pattern. But then again, let's quickly zoom in and see what exactly is happening here. And I want you to pay attention to this ABC structure that you are seeing here. ABC structure back into our support level where we were saying that the carnage is done for the most part and we are now looking for bigger price targets. I'm sorry if you missed that video, but then again, I mean, this is why I keep saying that please help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. But this specific setup that you see here is something that has been predominant in this market, right? And I'm going to show you examples across the market, right? The first example would actually be HBAR, and you see that it basically has the same structure with the Filecoin price chart right there. And if you take a closer look right there, right below that resistance level, you are seeing another ABC correction there. So this is your A, B, and then this is your C, you know, leg. And then from there, you're looking to break that resistance massively. HBAR is just starting to catch steam right now. After that breakage of the resistance right there, you can see that the resistance was broken down here, and then we've already gone up something like let me go ahead and measure that. That's something like about 20% or something like that. Fantastic, obviously, for HBAR right there. But this is probably not the best example that I can give. I can go ahead and give you an example of theta here. And you can also see that, again, it was another wyckoff accumulation pattern here, looking to escape that trading range. But before you do something like that here, look at this ABC correction that is showing up here right below that resistance level there. So that's your ABC correction right below your resistance level, which is somewhere like this one, right? So we are seeing this time and again, and just look at what happened right here. This is why I was saying that I'm leaning towards the scenario where we just have a complete break of that resistance right there. We'll see what happens, but you know, even if it doesn't happen, I'm still bullish, right? We may be a little bit slower than I'm anticipating, but eventually that's going to be fantastic for Filecoin right there. Another example that I probably would go ahead and give is something like VeChain, obviously, and you see the exact same setup as well right there. I mean, look at that resistance above the wyckoff accumulation pattern, and then from there you are looking at your ABC correction here. That's your ABC correction, and then boom. Another big example to give would be Jasmy coin itself. I mean, our favorite Jasmy coin, and you can see here that it also was exhibiting a wyckoff accumulation pattern here right below that resistance level. You are looking at an ABC correction, so that's your ABC correction back into your support level. We were also saying that this is your support here. You could actually buy. I'm very sure that a lot of my followers right here on YouTube made a bank on Jasmy because just this was fantastic, right? So basically, these are the kind of things that we are looking for here on Filecoin, and I think we are eventually gonna get something like that. It's looking really, really bullish. And if you were wondering what are the next price targets here, $16 is the next price target, just because of looking at this level here. if you just go around the market, take a look at Coin, take a look at ICP, and a number of them, they have just gone on to this rally before this huge capitulation here that was right around something like February 22, March 2022. The rest of the market has already gone back to test that level, but Filecoin really hasn't just been there yet. And also at the same time, I'm looking at something like $27 by this, simply because just my time in this market, I've realized that when you have something like a 5-wave crashing structure here to the downside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even in the worst case scenario, you're looking to backtest the fourth wave right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in the very worst case scenario, you just happen to backtest the fourth wave right there. So that's where the $27 price target is coming from. And I think we are going to have a fantastic time here on the Filecoin price set. Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, delicately tap the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the very next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye.